Do you ever feel as if you could really do with the support of going to see your GP if your mental health is really, really taking a toll at the moment? If so, I can understand how hard it can be, but I have got 3 steps in how you can really prepare yourself for that conversation with your doctor. I need us to recognise that for some people they feel such shame and stigma in actually asking for help, and whether that's help from a loved one or a trusted adult, or even if that's actually asking a doctor, asking somebody for help and actually going, I'm not okay. I understand how that could feel, but actually, do you know what? It takes great strength and great courage to actually do this, to actually say that, do you know what, at the moment I'm not okay, or actually I could really do with some support right now. And I want you to find this video a sense of empowering you to recognise that actually well done for recognising that maybe you really do need to get the support. You might actually be thinking, but Jo, what help will it be for me to go and see my doctor with regards to my mental health? And I get that, good point. But actually there's a few reasons that it's got the positives and the benefits. First one is to find out what support is really available for you. The next one is to maybe see if there's somebody, there might be a mental health nurse that you can have a catch up with or check-ins with. Another one, a big one, is having that sense of validation that actually life is tough for you right now. And actually it might be to find out what treatment is available for you, whether that's medication or whether that might be counselling or a talking therapy. And I think that actually it's just quite good for you to know your options, even if it's just to walk away knowing that exactly that, you know what your options are. My first step is that we need to book an appointment. Now, you might, for some people in some surgeries, it might be quite simple to do, but for other people in different counties, because it's very much a postcode lottery, in different towns, it might actually be really tricky. For some doctor surgeries, you have to call up at a certain time. Other doctor surgeries, you need to have an app so you can actually book online again at a certain time. So I need you to do your research about how and when you can book that appointment. For some surgeries, you can only book on the day. If you call in the morning, then you can get a morning appointment. If you call in the afternoon, then you can get an afternoon appointment that same day. And some other doctor surgeries, you can actually book an appointment maybe up into 2 weeks in advance. When it comes to booking that appointment, also it's about letting that receptionist know, that triage team know, that it's about your mental health, because they may have a specific doctor or a mental health nurse that might be the best person for you to have that appointment with. And just a little reminder is that I need you to be patient in booking that appointment. If it is tricky to book and you just feel as if all you're doing is calling and calling, or you're trying to get the appointment and you can't, that doesn't mean give up, okay? It means that you need to keep trying. Please keep trying to get that appointment, because it will come. My second step is about being prepared for the appointment. I want you to know, where is your doctor's surgery? How are you going to get there? But then also it's about, what is it that you want to discuss with your doctor? And with that, it's about answering the questions that they might ask, such as, how long have you been feeling like this? Is there any particular day or time of the week, or if you're a female, maybe with your cycle, that actually it can trigger your mental health maybe to be even harder to live with day to day? Does it affect you with having maybe dark thoughts about life or self-harming? It's also about finding out, what are the outcomes that you would like? Is it medication? And if so, do your research. Actually really find out what it is with the options with medication, because you might feel as if you're put on the spot. And with that, one of the things that I'd really encourage you to do is to make a list of the things that you'd like to talk about. Because I don't know why, and doctors, they're brilliant. They are brilliant, but they have this ability for us to sometimes, certainly for me, when I see my epilepsy nurse specialist, for me to just go to jelly and I'm not talking properly or making sense of what they're asking. So actually having it written down with those pointers, with those questions, can really help you kind of just use that time, use that appointment wisely. My third step is about actually when you attend that appointment with your GP. You might want to take an adult with you that actually can either be with you or maybe waiting for you outside. It might also be about showing your emotions. Sometimes we feel as if we need to be strong when it comes to seeing a doctor or kind of a specialist with mental health. But actually, just be real. You're only human, and actually the reason that you're going there is because actually at the moment life's really tough. So it's okay to express those emotions. It's okay. And also, if you do go to the appointment and you don't like the outcome, then you can always get a second opinion. You can also go and see a different doctor on a different day and go again with booking that appointment. If they suggest medication and you're not too sure, then don't feel as if you have to say yes. You know now how to book an appointment, and you can go home and look into it. So it's just about being you, being real, being brave, and being honest. Being honest. It's about you realising that how you're feeling at the moment may be, as many researchers believe, that actually it's a chemical imbalance, or it might be a particular situation that you've experienced. And actually with that trauma, we need to get that right support, or we need to make sure that you feel less alone in the world. And I'm not saying it's easy. But only by you reaching out and asking for help and finding that sense of bravery will you be able to really find that sense of getting out of feeling maybe stuck or sad, lonely. And that's what you deserve. You deserve that sense of hope. You deserve that. Anyway, I can chat for England, you know that, Little Miss Chatterbox. Just take care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye everybody.